Hi, my name's Rubie and this is my final presentation for Action Research Studio. My class is a social change to creative practice, which I focused on kindness. This focus was then directed into an application, focusing on reducing ocean and plastic waste, which I called PlanBlue. For the group research, we focused on ocean and plastic pollution, focusing on the issues, causes and consequences of plastic pollution. My initial design problem was that people are unaware of the marine plastic pollution crisis, with easily available single-use products and green/blue washing the world in blissful ignorance. The ignorance is forced by mass production and large companies pushing for a linear economy. People needed to believe in the power of individual impacts. I wanted to create an application that promoted circular systems and lifestyles, changed the way people view individual impacts, create a better future, advertise and encourage plastic-free alternatives, inform people about the marine plastic pollution, and encourage plastic-free lifestyles, therefore eliminating eco-anxiety. My first steps were to research any existing applications, which is when I discovered only one other application existed. It didn't focus on ocean plastics, it didn't focus on soft plastics or small plastics, and it did encourage users to use the app. From this research, I created a small survey to gather information about the general population and their opinions on the subject. From this survey, I received 11 votes for the 18 to 24 age range. Therefore, it became my focus for the app design. Through the survey, I received high numbers for single-use items. A lot of people would consider plastic-free and reusable alternatives, although they were unsure of where to purchase them. 16 out of 20 people said that they were concerned about the ocean plastic crisis, and they would use an application that helped them lower their plastic waste contribution. From this survey, I realized that the eco-anxiety issue was a bigger problem than I thought. I decided to conduct a second survey, focusing on emotions, colors, advertisements, and how much single-use items they want to cut down on. With the survey data, I started brainstorming my application idea. I was aware that the application would take a long time to create. Therefore, I created a Gantt chart to keep on top of my testing, survey data, information, due dates, and other commitments. My testing process was to use the survey data and create user personas. I then shared the prototype to 2 people who had completed the survey initially. They identified small issues such as colors, text, and flow of the application. After fixing the identified testing issues, I reached out to eco-friendly and focused designers to review my project proposal and app. Tiffany, from the Freckle Designers of Intelligent Communication, was the only designer that had time to read my project proposal. The feedback she provided me gave me the motivation and inspiration that I was going in the right direction. We emailed back and forth about text, colors, and how to make my PlanBlue application more effective. This is my application, PlanBlue. This is the first page that loads when you open the application. These are the login and sign up pages. As you can see, the bottom wave moves from side to side, sloshing around to mimic the ocean, although filled with plastic waste. This is the initial application home screen. From this home screen, you can access all the application options, which are facts, alternatives, stores, and my waste. The facts section has daily inspirations, followed by relevant and positive news, and movements to motivate the users. The alternative section requires setup to personalize your application experience. The first question asks you to select all the single-use items used within your household, followed by the single-use items that you use personally. From your selections, you decide which items you would like to find plastic-free and/or reusable alternatives for. This information is then turned into a shopping list, which will now be accessible via the homepage. Stores. You are prompted to select from using your location or your postcode to locate your local stores. With this postcode, stores in your area are shown. Once a store is selected, you can browse the items from your shopping list or find directions. Lastly, My Waste. The My Waste selection is a rough calculation center based off the items you selected and used within your household, your alternative searches and saves, and your alternative shopping list. From this page, you can access your waste contributions. On average, one person will create 540 kilograms of household waste per year. This dial represents what you're currently on track to waste and how much waste you've saved from landfills and oceans. Once you've been through the application, a new home screen is created. From this home screen, you can access the My Waste section, your shopping list, and quick inspiration. I believe my application professionally fits the brief and my project proposal. The application is also easily accessible, easy to use, and suggests and creates an easier system to access reusable and plastic-free items. If I had more time, I would refine my application, change the edges and the corners, link the stores for alternatives, and Google Maps. If I had started the project earlier, I would have started the testing process earlier, and the survey data would have been received at an earlier date. Therefore, I could have worked on my refinement goals. I have discovered that I really enjoy app design, specifically Adobe XD, and that Gantt charts work effectively when breaking big tasks into small, achievable goals. I'm really proud of what I designed. I believe I'll take the knowledge I have learned throughout this course and through my experience of using Adobe XD into my future design work.